Okay, we're talking about a few professionals, but it's a very popular game. It's a cheap game to get into. You just need a dartboard and some darts, some arrows as they call them. So you said that when we're looking at the dart here, the pros, because they can hit anything, they're going for the maximum value that they can get with each dart, which is a treble 20, which is in here, which is 60. But I've noticed here that if you're throwing, the likes of me throwing at the 20 here, if I miss it, I'm going into the 1 or the 5, which isn't, it's not very many points at all. And I can remember you telling me that some of the amateur players have other ways to try and get around that. So what would they?
Well, you know, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm a very mediocre dart player, I wouldn't be throwing at the treble 20 because I would more often as not hit 1 or hit 5. So for me, I would always aim for the treble 19 or treble 7 or treble 16. And
let's look at those one at a time. So the treble 19, if you miss,
treble 7 or treble 16, right?
Okay, the treble 16 is an 8 and a 7, so yeah, you're not losing just so many points if you miss. What other one did you say? So treble 19, treble 16, or?
Well, for me, that's always, you've always a chance of scoring. If you only hit a single of each, you scored 42.
Yeah.
Right. So if you can average, if you're, you know, you'll find that most players that play just for fun, if you can average 40 or better with your 3 darts, then you're going to win more games than you lose.
Right.
But you must remember that you have to finish on a double.
I want to ask you about finishing a double, because I would struggle.
My advice to you is always try and finish on a double that, for instance, double 16, if you only hit a 16, it leaves you double 8, then double 4, then double 2, and then the number that no one wants to finish on, including the professionals, is a double 1. A double 1,
right? Yeah,
right. So that's,
because you just get busted if you've still 2 to do. You get busted each time. Right, let's have a look at that. So you're saying you want to leave it. People like finishing on, what was it, a double?
Well, the best one's a double 16.
Double 16 is if you miss it and hit 16,
you go to double 8.
You go to double 8.
Double 4.
And if you miss it, you double 4.
You're always getting a second chance if you hit a single.
Right.
Right. Whereas if I need double 6, right, or double, say I need it 6.
Yeah.
Right. I would always go for 2 and a double 2.
Yes.
Professionals would not do that. They would go straight for the double 3. But my problem with that is that if I hit a single 3, then I've got to hit a single 1 and a double 1 to finish. And in my case, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. Now, professionals, although that these guys can throw and hit any double they want, you were saying that some of them have some favourite doubles. Now, let's go back. Where's the photo of our the crafty Cockney? He said that he had a...
Yeah, and you must remember also that I'm talking back 25, 30 years ago. Maybe Phil the Power Taylor today and other players today, like some of the better there's a team of 10 elite dart players that play in a league, and they go and play each other maybe 2 or 3 times a week around different venues, and it's televised for Sky Sports and stuff. So you know, some of these guys may have their own favourite doubles. I don't know what that would be, to be honest with you. I'm only quoting back the like of Eric Bristow, the crafty Cockney as they call him. He loved to finish on a double top.
By double top you mean double 20?
Double 20.
He liked double 20.
Yes.
And the other, let me just flick over onto John Lowe. What was John Lowe's
John Lowe loved to finish on double 18.
Double 18.
That was the one that he found that he could hit the easiest on the board, double 18.
Double 18.
Yeah, but I guess as I said, the elite players today, they're so good, they don't care what to finish on, most of them. They know they're going to hit it or get really close to hitting their doubles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know when you were refereeing the game, which is at an amateur level, you would call out, you need a...
Well, in actual fact, I did. What happened was I refereed the game, so I had to show, I had to be impartial to players, because you can't show any favouritism to anyone by saying, oh, if you need 48, go for 16.
You couldn't do that, so you've got to work it out.
But each team had a captain who was able to sit, and you know what? A lot of these guys couldn't tell you what 6 6s or 7 7s were, but if I said your player requires 91, right off the top of his head he'll go, oh, treble 17 double top, or you know, he was so quick with figures that way. You know,
It is, it's amazing.
it's amazing, yeah. It was amazing.
You get people have a fear of numbers, but if in the sport that they're interested in, you find that in horse racing as well. People are very good with odds,
absolutely,
and struggle with day-to-day numeracy.
That's very true.
There's loads of people struggle.
So some guys that can't count, but if they go into the bookies with a winning docket and you pay them short, they'll soon tell you.
Right. Well, we're going to set a question on a minute and finish on a double. So I'm going to finish this one here.